News 5 at 5 continues now.
Now at 5:30, more problems for an embattled city as another member of City Hall joins the long list of leaders facing legal troubles.
I'm going to be real with you. I wouldn't believe in the government. There's been decades of corruption.
Already, the mayor, a former councilman, and 18 police officers have faced charges or indictments over the last few years. And now the mayor's chief of staff is accused of a crime with international implications.
East Cleveland's chief of staff and executive assistant to the mayor, Michael Smedley, has been indicted on federal bribery and conspiracy charges.
Smedley is accused of using his position to help two brothers defraud investors out of millions of dollars. News 5 investigator Scott Knoll joins us live now with what he has learned.
Those brothers were first indicted last year. One of them even accused by prosecutors of lying, saying he was royalty. In reality, investigators say it was a scheme to take people's money. And now the feds say East Cleveland's chief of staff helped it happen. The window to the mayor's office in East Cleveland covered in paper. The second floor office empty as another city employee faces indictment. This time it's the mayor's chief of staff, Michael Smedley. He's accused of accepting money, expensive meals, and tickets to Browns games from brothers Zubair al-Zubair and Muzamil al-Zubair. In court filings, investigators say the brothers used claims of having political influence to attempt to convince investors to fork over cash. Political influence, prosecutors allege, they bought through Smedley. Investigators say that included Smedley appointing Zubair al-Zubair as international economic advisor to the city, even supplying him with city business cards. The brothers are accused of claiming they controlled Nela Park and then convincing a Chinese investor to front the brothers $3 million and purchase another $6 million in equipment for a cryptocurrency business. Prosecutors say the brothers even used the East Cleveland mayor's office for a ceremonial contract signing with the victim. In reality, prosecutors say the entire business scheme was a fraud. East Cleveland's assistant law director says she had no idea any city officials were tied to the scheme until she was sent a federal grand jury subpoena last March. The FBI asking for text messages, emails, and other records connected to the brothers. Heather McCullough says she was surprised by Smedley's indictment and wonders how much the chief of staff knew.
Based on what I'm hearing, the indictment is, I would think that he was conned as well, that he believed that they had this money, they had this business.
But City Councilman Twan Billings called that enabler talk.
There's no way in the world that he did not know what they was doing.
Billings says he's cooperating with federal agents to clean up corruption in a city that's become synonymous with it. He hinted the latest indictment may not be the last.
Everybody keep thinking that there's no such thing as the boogeyman, but now you see it's real. They ain't finished. Trust me.
I called Smedley today to ask him about the allegations. He told me he was looking for an attorney and wasn't prepared to discuss the case. The city placed him on paid administrative leave. Reporting live, I'm News 5 investigator Scott Knoll.
And Scott has just been all over this. Scott, thank you. Smedley joins Mayor Brandon King, who was suspended from office last month, facing felony corruption charges. So who is taking over? Well, on Wednesday, Scott gave us an exclusive first look at the list of people wanting to be the next mayor of East Cleveland. Records released in response to a public records request by Scott showed 34 people submitted applications to become acting mayor. And the list includes familiar names like East Cleveland City Council members and the law director. So there's no deadline for the judge to make an appointment, but Scott tells us that the council president, who's among the applicants, asked the Ohio Supreme Court to step in and stop the judge from appointing an interim replacement.
A lot going on. We know Scott will stay on top of it for us. Wow.